everyone, welcome. I am Nicole Arrington coming to you from Helena, Montana with Big Sky Cards. And today I have the start of our Christmas season cards using that Poinsettia set that came out, the Poinsettia Petals, and I forget exactly what the die names are, but that will be provided below in that link, so don't worry. But yes, so we'll go ahead and get started. I am trying something slightly different. I've raised my camera right up there, so you have a larger viewing area. We'll see if this works any better. You guys will have to tell me if you've watched my older videos, if that makes it any better. But in the meantime, I've lost some space where I went and stored things. So this is, there's going to be some adjustments here. Adjustment period from how I was used to it doing this. Okay, so what I've got is a piece of Crumb Cake that is 8 3/4 by 3.5? 3.5. Okay, what I am going to do with this is I'm going to score this at 1 3/4, and then I'm going to score at 5 1/4. Okay, so then I'm going to take it, fold and crease that down, and then this is going to be folded and creased down here. Okay, but I'm just going to kind of pull this away for right this second. What I am going to do, see, this works better on those choppers. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get a pencil, and I'm just going to pencil in a mark at the 1/2 inch line and on either side. So I've just marked in from 1/2 inch on either side. What I'm going to do, I'm actually probably going to go on the side with my chopper, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up on my chopper, so I'm going to cut out that point there, from there to there, and here to here. Because basically what we're making will be a flower pot, a Christmas flower bundle that you can send. So it'll be looks like kind of like a standard little pot, but it'll be your Christmas one. I don't think I can do it on this cutter, but I'll just show you how that looks lined up on my cutter. So what you're going to do is you're going to line up that line there, and then you're just going to run that through. Ooh, well, okay, it kind of worked. So, we'll just try this. Okay, I will try rerunning that again. See. Alright, so that came off just like that. And now I have half my flower pot. And then again, because it's 2 layers thick, it's just a little bit more difficult. And I'll just do it a couple times there. And that time, it came off gorgeously. I'll throw those aside up there. Can't even seem to get rid of them. So now, I've got my gorgeous little pot. Alright, so it's just perfect to be able to send a pot of flowers or your floral arrangement, your Christmas floral arrangement. All right, to make this stay shut, that's gonna drive me nuts. It's just ever so slightly off, isn't it? Obvious. Oh, don't. Oh well. Okay. I'll just have to get my little snipper and trim it. Okay, but to keep this shut, what I am going to do is tie a ribbon around this and tie it in a bow just to be able to kind of keep this shut and to keep its shape. The other option is you can do just a little bit of tacking of glue right down along each side, and that would work too, but I kind of like the ribbon. Now here's my one flaw, is I don't have any real red ribbon to go along with my poinsettias. But I happen to have some of this Ornate garden ribbon. I don't know if it's still on clearance. It did go back, came back and was on clearance. And so I thought I could use that. But I'm not going to use it as this, what color is this? Obviously I don't have enough space for this, for my bow. I just need to know how much I need. Calypso coral. I couldn't even come up with it. Like, it's not Flirty Flamingo, but it's like that. It's not Cajun Craze. Okay, it's that color in between them. Calypso coral. So what I'm going to do, okay, I've measured how much I need. I'm going to slip this off, and then I'm going to get a piece of scrap paper. So because Calypso coral is lighter than real red, I'm going to be able to take my blend, and I can color my ribbon. Just like if you buy white ribbon, you can make it any color you want. So you know, sometimes, well, a lot of times, there might not be the color of ribbon you want. So Stampin' Up! Blends help you deal with this. So I'm just going to take my little blends, my little Stampin' blends, and ink it up. Okay, and it'll change the color. Now what I am going to do is turn it over. I want to ink both sides. Okay, because the Stampin' blend does not necessarily go through both sides. So we just want to make sure, you know, it's all good in that department. Okay, I am going to give this just a minute to just dry so I don't get marker all over my fingers. And so in the meantime, what I'm going to do is create my my panel message. And what I have is a piece of real red that is 2 1/4 by, I think it's 4 1/4. 2 1/4 by 4 1/4, and a piece of basic white that is 2 by 4. I'm going to take the basic white, and I am going to just glue it down to the real red, like so. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my poinsettias, and they have all been pre-die cut using the Poinsettia dies, and I used real red, so I will just kind of glue them together. Oops. Made one really big one and then 2 smaller ones just to have a little bit more detail. And then I also cut in garden green some of the excuse me, some of the leaves out. I wonder if you ever see my head. See, there's the top of my head when I really lean in. Sorry. These are the questions I have. So, let's go ahead and kind of finish. So, I'm going to take this, make my bow, okay, and then I'll be able to trim those up. I want that a little tighter. Alright, and then I'll just trim that little bit off. And I have made use of that ribbon that theoretically I can no longer use since it's retired, but you know, we haven't wasted it. Alright, this will slot inside your card, like so. Then what I've got to do is arrange these accordingly. So I'm going to put that there, that one there. And I'm going to tuck a little leaf underneath, a little holly. Well, I guess it's not holly, it's one of the poinsettia leaves. But you know, we're gonna call it holly-like. And then I will put that one just right there. And then, again, I'm going to tuck a little leaf just under here, so it's just sticking out, maybe even here. And I'm putting the glue on top so that it sticks to the poinsettia. So this can go in and out like that. And hopefully I haven't gotten it too, oh! So I need to be able to squish it in, so my holly's got to go. Holly's got to go down there. That's all there is to it. Okay. Now we've got to do some centers. Out of some of those little kind of foil, gold foil pieces that are kind of left over after you've die cut some other things, but you would never get another piece, anything out. I have cut out these centers here with this, so that I get those gorgeous little holly centers, or poinsettia centers. Gosh, I'm stuck on holly tonight. All right, so doesn't that look fabulous? But we are not finished, because I need a phrase. Just gonna put that out there. I need a phrase, and I need some basic white. Okay, so here's a scrap piece of basic white, and I'm gonna take my real ink, and from the Poinsettia Petals, I've got Happy Holidays, which I will stamp with that real red. Then I'm going to take and punch that out. And then before I put the punch away, I'm going to get another piece of scrap real red, which I forgot to grab. Alright, so here's a piece of scrap of real red that I will punch out with the double oval punch. And then I will attach those together. Upside down and everything. Okay, and then I just want to stick that on there, but I only want it it's going to slightly hang off. So I'm only going to put glue on part of it so it can hang off. And maybe a little bit more in. But there you've got just this gorgeous card that you're sending to somebody. You know, it's a work of art. And, you know, they're getting their Christmas card. But to kind of finish it off, I thought about the envelope this time. Doesn't happen very often, but we thought about the envelope. I'm going to take the poinsettia and I'm going to stamp poinsettia back here on the back of the envelope to give it some prettiness. And then I'm also going to take the phrase, "May magic and wonder bloom this holiday." Just like that. And then, I mean, I've got a gorgeous card that will come in the mail, just like that. Who would not be thrilled to receive that? I tell you. All right. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you would like any of the items I have demonstrated here today, you know, the poinsettia has been around for a while. It came out the year before, I believe. And, you know, you already have it. So maybe you need some cardstock. I'd be happy to get you cardstock. Today is the last day of Stampin' Up sale. Cardstock is 10% off. Ink pads are 15 and dies are 20. So, you know, quickly put in an order after watching this if you would like. No need, you don't have to. But again, if you want any of the items I have demonstrated, I have provided a shopping list below. Please help me get more people to my video by giving me thumbs up. That always helps tremendously. I love seeing your comments, so please provide those if you feel like it. And in addition, if you have questions, you can put that into the comment section, and or else you can email me at bigskycardsnicole@gmail.com. And all that doesn't quite tickle your fancy, you can also check out my website, bigskycards.com, where you can purchase a card kit. So something like this, you would get a set of 4. You would make 4 of these, and all you need is glue, scissors, and sometimes colored pencils or markers. But that is all given in the direction, but you always need glue. And so for this example, in this card, you might want scissors to trim up the ribbon, and You would need glue to put this together, but all you would need are those items. You don't need all the cardstock. You don't need all the stamps. You don't need the die cutting machine. You don't need cutters and punches and all the rest. So check that out if you are interested. If you have seen a video that you want a card kit to, please let me know and I will make sure it's put on the website. But more than that, enjoy making cards and other crafting ideas. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.